Hey guys, Michael here, and I'm back to talk bricks. Today we're talking This Week in Bonus LEGO News, where every Saturday I bring you the LEGO stories you need to know. We've got another massive week this week with the reveal of the Sesame Street set, plus more sets coming from LEGO Harry Potter, Minecraft, LEGO Art, and more. LEGO and Adidas are back. Plus, could this mean the return of LEGO Castle? And I'll kick off another round of the weekly giveaway. Just subscribe and leave a comment about this week's news. And of course, I'm back with LEGO deals from Amazon and across the web, so if you want to pick anything up to support the channel, there's links in the description below. First up from LEGO Jurassic World, the Triceratops Rampage set is now up to 30% off. From LEGO Spider-Man, we've got the Stark Jet and Drone Attack for 29% off. From LEGO Technic, we've got the Land Rover Defender for 20% off. From LEGO Ideas, we've got the Dinosaur Fossil set for 12% off. From LEGO Ninjago, we've got Lloyd's Titan Mech for 21% off. From LEGO City, we've got the Fire Helicopter Response for 21% off. Plus, LEGO's got the LEGO Nintendo Entertainment System, LEGO Ideas Treehouse, and LEGO Ideas Grand Piano back in stock or available for backorder. And you can find links to these deals and more in the description below. This week, we finally got the reveal of the LEGO Ideas 1-2-3 Sesame Street set. This set contains 1,367 pieces and retails for $119.99. While much more pared down than the original LEGO Ideas submission, they really did a nice job capturing the overall feel of Sesame Street. The build on the right is of course the iconic brownstone, and on the left we've got a small build of Hooper's store. The builds are pretty straightforward, but they capture the overall feel of Sesame Street so well, and there's tons and tons of Easter eggs thrown in. And they absolutely nailed the Sesame Street sign and lamppost. On the far right we've got Big Bird's nest and his teddy bear radar. Plus around back there's tons of interior sections to play in. On the first floor, we've got Elmo's room with a bed and tons of toys to play with. And upstairs, we've got Bert and Ernie's apartments with their 2 beds and of course the bathtub for the rubber ducky. And above Hooper's store, there's even another small apartment featuring an Easter egg of Guy Smiley on the TV and the Count. This set comes with 6 characters, most which have brand new parts for their heads, which is a first for LEGO Ideas. First up, we've got Big Bird with a huge new custom mold for the body piece, which is actually rubbery. The chicken wings there are the same ones from the old collectible minifigures and great printing there on the legs. Next up, we've got Elmo and Oscar the Grouch. Oscar the Grouch there uses the existing trash can piece, and his head is actually the BB-8 piece in lime green. Plus, Elmo looks great with that new head and his goldfish Dorothy. Next up, we've got Bert and Ernie, who look just awesome with those great custom molded heads and striped printing on the torsos. Plus, I love that they use different size legs. And finally, we've got Cookie Monster with a nice new molded head, though just like Elmo, I'm a little surprised there's no printing on the torsos. While I only wish this set could have been larger, I think they did an excellent job capturing the spirit of the show and really packing in a lot of Sesame Street love. And I can't wait to get my hands on this when it comes out on November 1st. But we'll definitely have to keep our eyes out because there are some extra Technic pinholes on the side of Hooper's store, so we may be getting an expansion sometime soon. And if you want to pick up the set and support the channel when it comes out, I've left a link in the description below. Next up, thanks to a couple foreign retailers, we've got 3 new Minecraft sets to break down. First up, we've got the Bee Farm, which contains 238 pieces. The build for the Bee Farm looks nice with this beehive as well as a mechanism to fly that group of bees around. Plus, there's a lot of characters in this set, and I'm really digging that new bee outfit with some new wing pieces. Next up, we've got the Abandoned Mine with 248 pieces. I like the build with the section of minecart, and there's lots of different areas at multiple levels. And especially considering the characters included, it really reminds me of the old cave set. And finally, we've got the Trading Post, which includes 201 pieces. This one seems a bit unique to the others, especially in its color scheme. But of course, the big draw for this set is going to be the 2 mobs of the llamas. Overall, while all 3 sets are a bit on the smaller side, they definitely pack a punch when it comes to characters, and for this price, it's a great way to flesh out your Minecraft world. Next up in LEGO Harry Potter news, thanks to a foreign Legoland Discovery Center, we got our first look at an upcoming Harry Potter promo for the Monster Book of Monsters. This is definitely a unique promo set, and I love the way the book came together. The majority of the details at the top are made up of these stickered pieces, and there's even a teeth-chomping mechanism thanks to some wheels on the underside of the book. While the Draco Malfoy included doesn't seem to be exclusive, I'm definitely excited to get another Harry Potter promo set. And thanks to Stone Wars, we've got even more Harry Potter sets to be excited about for the summer 2021. All we can see here are the number of sets and the prices, and there's some big ones there at $250, $130, and $120, so I can't wait to see what those are. Plus, we're getting another accessory set and a couple gifts with purchase, which could celebrate Harry Potter's 20th anniversary in LEGO. And there's even more 2021 sets to be excited about coming from LEGO Art. And speaking of Harry Potter, like I mentioned in a previous video, we're getting a LEGO Art set where you can build the crests of the 4 houses of Hogwarts, or if you combine 4 of them together, you can build the full Hogwarts crest. There's also going to be one featuring Batman, which may include one for the logo or perhaps some iconic depictions of the character. For Disney, we're going to be getting one featuring classic versions of Mickey and Minnie Mouse, and if you combine a couple together, you can have the iconic couple. We'll also be getting one for the classic singer Elvis Presley, which could include a couple of his famous looks. We'll also be getting one as a world map, which is said to be the size of 3 LEGO art sets. Next up, Legoland Windsor just announced that a new world would be coming to their park, which is leaving a lot of people speculating about an upcoming theme. After scrapping plans for their version of the Lego Movie world, they released this teaser image featuring an interesting logo which is leaving a lot of people talking. The logo makes up a C and features different animal types, leaving many to believe that it's going to be a Lego Chima-based world, but as we know, Chima was a cancelled theme. But we also see a dragon flying in the background, and another word that starts with C is castle, which certainly asks the question if we're going to be getting some more castle sets soon, as the animals featured in the logo could just be the sigils of the knights that are fighting. But while it's always fun to speculate, we'll definitely have to wait and see to be sure. Next up, after the recent launch of the Lego and Adidas A to ZX collaboration, Lego and Adidas have announced a multi-year partnership to collaborate on even more drops. It's said that the collections of products will be aimed at both kids and adults, and even feature multiple Lego themes. With play at the center of both companies' core values, it's definitely going to be a fun collaboration, and I can't wait to see what they come up with. But we won't have to wait that long, as the next drop comes December 2020. Next up in Lego Ideas news, there are two more projects that hit 10,000 supporters on the platform. First up, we've got the Motorized Lighthouse. This is a nanoscale build, but it's still incredibly large at 47 centimeters tall. The design for the lighthouse is really clean, but it's really all of the other elements that bring this scene to life, especially that rocky texture with the stairs going around. But the coolest feature of this is of course the motorized light that spins at the top, and I think that the designer did a really nice job concealing the mechanism. But I'm very curious to see how this one will do in the review, as many of these micro-scale builds don't seem to get chosen in the rounds. And the other project is Open MRI. An MRI machine performs magnetic resonance imaging. The build does a nice job explaining how the machine works, which may also give patients comfort as they look to use these in hospital settings. The build can be reconfigured into other different scanners, including an upright MRI, CT scan, and DEXA scan. While this project isn't one of my favorites, it's great to see more STEM projects make it through to the review round, so we'll have to wait and see how it does. Next up, to celebrate the release of the 1989 Batwing set, we got the Lego designer video. There was a lot of interesting tidbits and stories about how the set came together, and I especially love to hear about how a heart tile had to be hidden in the model as it was the perfect fit, plus everything they did to make sure your friends couldn't just pop this off the wall. And there's even more cool stories about this model, so if you'd like to check out the designer video for yourself, I've left a link in the description below. And if you're looking to pick up the new Batwing set, sadly it's currently temporarily out of stock. Next up, over on Marvel's YouTube channel, they released the latest short, Avengers Climate Conundrum, which is the latest Marvel special, with episodes rolling out over time. In episode 1, Tony Stark faces off against Justin Hammer in an environmental tech competition, but with AIM there on the scene, they are sabotaging all of the projects. So it's up to Iron Man and the Hulk to protect everyone. But this all definitely seems to be part of a larger evil scheme, and if you want to check out the episodes, I've left a link in the description below to the YouTube channel, or you can check out the episodes as they premiere on Disney XD starting on November 1st. Next up, thanks to Bricks fans, we've got our first look at the minifigures coming to build a minifigure for Halloween, and you may recognize some slightly familiar faces. Included, we've got a pumpkin-headed skeleton, a wizard, as well as this costumed tiger kid. My favorite of the bunch is definitely the tiger kid, with some great recolored parts and stripes throughout. Plus, the wizard has some nice recolors of some existing parts. And while the pumpkin-headed skeleton is made up of reused parts, it's great for those who missed out. So if you want to pick up these great figures, be sure to check out your local Lego store. So there you have it, folks. That was this week in bonus Lego news, and there's always so many fun stories for us to break down. I'm personally so excited for the Lego Ideas 1-2-3 Sesame Street set, as I really love the way this one came together, and I'm definitely hoping for more sets in the future. Plus, with more Lego Harry Potter around the corner, we definitely have a ton to look forward to, including more from Lego Art, Minecraft, and the Lego Adidas collaboration. Be sure to leave this video a thumbs up down below, as it really helps others find the channel, and don't forget to subscribe because I'll be back next Saturday with even more Lego news. And let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. What did you think about all the stories? And which one are you most excited about? And now we've got this week's giveaway winner. Congratulations! And be sure to email me from the About page on my channel so we can coordinate about the prize. And if you want to enter this week's round, just leave me a comment about this week's news. You must be a subscriber to win, and definitely turn on notifications to find out when my next video is posted, because I'll be announcing the winners at the end of some of the videos. That's all the time we've got for today. Thanks, and have a good one! Hey guys, Michael here. Click here to watch last week's video featuring San Diego Comic-Con, Miles Morales, Lego Baby Yoda, and so much more. And don't forget to subscribe.